Today's Best Country Froggy 98, Saturday night, Celebrate Lincoln, Festival Space. Kyle Park is going to be opening up for Tyler Farr, and we have him with us this morning. Kyle, how you doing?
Doing pretty good. Just trying to survive these floods down here in Texas. It's been really wet the past couple of months.
Oh, well, then you're going to like it up here because it is really dry.
Yeah.
And really hot.
Also, now because of the rain, now it's just really humid down here, so it's one thing after the other with the weather. But
well, that's not going to get any better when you get up here. It's going to be thick. The air, you could cut it with a knife up in Nebraska.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, we were. It's funny because we were just talking about that. I think they said on Saturday the temp about 100. Are you a pants guy? Because I know that you're a red dirt feller.
Yeah, I like to wear jeans. At the same time, man, I am cursed with a swampy body, and I got to wear shorts every once in a while, man. I can't handle the heat. You know what I'm saying? Those summer shows are something else, dude. For real.
Are they? Were they jorts? Is that what you're wearing?
Jorts.
No, more like I need that monkey butt powder or something. Gold.
We're going to see him next to Shaq doing some old boy.
You'll have some. Don't you carry around some baby powder?
Oh, yeah, you don't have to worry about that. I'm a plus-size model, Kyle, so I'll have all the drying powders you'll need.
Man, I ain't kidding. I mean, maybe it's the curse, but also I'm working hard up there on stage, and, you know, I'm fortunate enough to not have to be outside working every day, but then at nighttime and doing those shows, I'll walk off stage just like I jump in the pool.
Yeah. Yeah, well, like, what do you prefer in the summertime? Do you like doing the outdoor stuff, like what we got going on?
I always prefer the outdoor shows and the festival shows simply because we play clubs every weekend, and after a while, you just get tired of being inside and being surrounded by four walls. And it's good to just be out. And outside shows are usually agents. I enjoy those. I like how the outside shows are usually an annual event or a semi-annual event, so people are more excited about it. They're just going to the club that night at the bar.
Well, what do you know about Celebrate Lincoln? What's your agent or whoever your manager? What have they told you?
Well, I mean, I've been to Lincoln more than half a dozen times. I used to play Uncle Ron's when it was open, and then it changed to was Coyote. What's it called?
Yeah, and that's not even here anymore.
Yeah,
that's what I was afraid of. I was wondering. I mean, we haven't been back to Lincoln in about 2 years, I think.
That sounds about. That sounds about right.
I've been there when the sun was shining. I've been there when it was snowing. So I've been there both situations.
Well, the deal that we got on Saturday is we don't know how many people are going to show up. Last year, Nelson, give us a ballpark.
It was between 12 and 13, and that was one of the biggest crowds that we'd ever had.
Wow.
Yeah.
There's a lot.
When you said it at first, I thought it was a bad thing. We don't know if I'm going to show up there or not.
Right.
You have me worried, guys.
Yeah, that's not 12 or 13 people. 12 or 13.
Yeah, we had 12 or 13. We had 12 and a half people there. That was great.
That's right.
Yeah, it's just, it's a celebration of the city. We try to put on an affordable concert for all the listeners and the people of this great city, and so we had a huge turnout. So I don't think you'll be disappointed in that respect.
Very awesome. And my first time to meet and see Tyler Farr. That'll be cool. I hadn't met him before, so.
Yeah, he seems like a real cool guy. We got a chance to talk with him the other day. Real laid back, easy to get along with.
Yeah.
Partier.
Yeah, so do you drink?
Here and there. I do play country music, so yeah, I do.
You have to a little bit, because it sounds like he may get a little tore up. He said he's not breaking. He said it's going to be me time. He's telling his wife to stay home.
That's awesome.
Oh man! So how's the road been? Do you enjoy traveling around?
Man, I do, especially going to new places. Even if it's in Texas, we play. Let me start over. 75% of our shows are probably in Texas, maybe 65%. So it's always cool to get out of state and see some new people and some new places. I definitely get tired of not being home sometimes, but I've never ever been tired of being on stage, and that's where it comes from. I'm a lifer. Every time I think about how it's unfair not being home or something like that, I just remind myself that when I am home, I don't know what to do.
Right.
I'm sitting at home just waiting around for someone to call me and go play somewhere. So I belong on stage, and I guess for that matter, I belong on the road too.
Well, we're excited to see you again. This is Kyle Park. He's a part of the great lineup at Celebrate Lincoln. Saturday, Tyler Farr is the headliner. Get your tickets, your $2 off coupon at a Casey store, and come on out and join us. The Red Dirt movement is pretty special, isn't it? How the following is unreal because you know as well as I do, you probably don't get the type of airplay that you deserve. So when you go out to a show and you see all of these people that are coming to see you. That has to make you feel great.
Man, it's very special. I'm fortunate to have this scene available to me. When I was growing up, I wanted to be a Nashville artist, and I still do in a lot of ways, just because I think that's just kind of making it to the big league. But at the same time, these days, the way technology is advancing and the way music is becoming heard and owned or whatever, listened to by several people, I'm just kind of scared to give up anything ownership-wise.
Right.
Well, yeah, I mean, at this point, you can make a living and a career on your own genius, or lack thereof, I suppose.
Just on your own, with just a small team around you, one manager, one booking agent, and one guy. I don't have to be a part of some huge, organization to make money or to be successful. And it really, I'm just happy that independently this scene exists for me down here. Because if I grew up somewhere, maybe if I grew up in Lincoln, Nebraska, it might be a little bit harder to be independent like that.
Yeah.
It would force me to go to Nashville. But being in Texas, I mean, for the guys who don't know about me, we play 150 shows a year down here.
Wow.
And it's not like we're not staying busy. And it's at the same time, I would hate to go and get a record label deal and be forced to play twice as much and to make half as much money and play for half the size of the crowd.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't know. It's just I kind of the position I'm in is a great one, man. I mean, being able to come to Lincoln and open for Tyler is going to be a great thing. And I did that independent.
Yeah, that's cool. How you traveling up here? I mean, because I know you're.
I bought my own bus about 5 years ago.
You did.
Old boy's doing good if he bought his own bus. Yeah.
That was a story, man. When I was in college, I dropped out of college when I was 20. I told my mom, by the time I'm 25, my parents, if I'm 25 and things aren't going good, I'll go back to college and I'll get a degree and start over kind of thing. And at 25, I bought my first bus.
Dang.
It kind of just said, ha, ha, ha.
Made it.
That's awesome.
Well, that's great, bud. It was really nice talking to you. We can't wait to see you on Saturday, so travel up here safely and get ready for a big old crowd.
Will do, man. Appreciate you guys.
You betcha. Kyle Park again Saturday, opening up for Tyler Farr. Celebrate Lincoln. For all the details, check him out here, Froggy981.com.